right, y'all. So the next step in what we are learning is taking what we know about tables and transferring them into a graph form. Okay. So you're going to be asked to graph based off of tables. So in order to do this, what you need to know is each X and Y pair makes something that is called an ordered pair. That is just a fancy way of saying that it's a point on the graph. So X and Y work together in order to create one single point on the graph. Okay, so if I look at my table to the right, I've got the ordered pairs 0, 0. That's X is 0, Y is 0. And then I've got 4, 60. So X is 4, Y is 60. That's another one. And then 6, 90, 9, 135, 10, 150. So what those ordered pairs tell you to do is where to place the point on your graph. So what I do when I'm graphing based off of a table is I use the X value to go over, and then I use the Y value to go up. Something that my teacher told me in middle school, and it's kind of gross, but it made me remember it and I've never forgotten it, is you go over to the trash can and then you throw up. So you always want to go over first, go to the X value first, and then go up second to the Y value. And then you place your dot where you end up. And then the last thing that you're going to do is graph all your ordered pairs and then connect the dots with a line. Okay, so how do I get out of this? There we go. Okay, so if I look at my graph, which is not very pretty, but it does the trick, I'm going to start graphing these ordered pairs that it gives me in that table. Okay, so the first one that it gives me is 0, 0. So if I use my rule going over to the X value, well, I'm going to go over to 0, which is right on 0. And then I'm going to go up 0. So I just end up right there. Okay, then I've got 4, 60. So like I told you guys, I'm going to go over 4 spaces. So over 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go up the Y value. So notice I don't place that point there yet. I want to go up once I get to that X value, and it ends up right about there. Okay. Next one, 6. So I'm going to go over to the 6 over here, and then I'm going to go up 90, and then I get to place the point. Okay. If I can put the point there. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to go over to the 9 and then up to the 135 if that lets me. There's my point. Like I told you guys, it is not going to be as pretty if I am not given a graph. Sometimes you just have to draw it yourself. Last one, go over to the 10 and then go up that Y value up here. It's not going to let me do it because there's something in my way. But you guys get the gist. So I'm at that third step. I've graphed all my ordered pairs. Now I'm connecting them with as straight a line as I possibly can get because I'm doing this freehand. So I'm going to connect all of the ones that I've placed. And then I know it's not going to let me. But this graph still goes on after these ordered pairs. So you can't see it, but you would mark that with an arrow on the end of this. Okay, so you put an arrow right there. Okay, so that's what you do. So to recap, it'll let me go back here. Maybe it won't. Okay, to recap, you are going to look at your table, look at the ordered pairs, go over to the X value, then go up to the Y value, and then place your point. So over, then up, over, then up, over, then up, over, then up, and then connect all those with a line, and then you will be done.